Good evening, everyone. This is Stuart, Staff 1, Samsung Union, and I'm Robert Tom, acting as your net control operator for tonight's Gardena DCS Monday Night Net. As you know, we hold this net most Mondays of the year. We do have a shutdown for the holiday season so people can spend more time with their families and get prepared for the holidays. But as of right now, we're in August and we're in full swing for our Monday night emergency team net. Great. This net is being live streamed via YouTube. I do send out the link via texting and emails that I do send out during the day on Mondays. So if you can, I ask you to check into the YouTube stream and do an additional check-in and make a comment on the YouTube stream. Moving forward with messages, all I have is a couple. There is the garbage, or not the garbage, but the bulky items pickup is going on again this week. I believe that if you pick up your garbage on Thursdays, that it should be like the 27th on Saturday. The 27th is when you should have your stuff out there. So if you have a Thursday normal garbage pickup, you would put up your bulky item on Saturday the 27th by 6 o'clock in the morning, and they take items that are a bit bigger than a refrigerator. So it's pretty good size over there. So that's the end of that message. There are some interviews from the Gardena Police Department, Lieutenant Cuff, Captain Osorio. There's a interview of Gary from the Gary Kohatsu from the Gardena Valley News newspaper up there. There's some good interviews. I enjoy doing them, and I hope that if you watch them, that you get something out of that. And of that message. One last thing, there's some photos I posted. The demolition has been going on in full force for the new Gardena Aquatic and Senior Center, which is due to be finished in 2024. So it's a ways down, but right now they're doing all the demolitions of Prim Pool and a couple of houses that the city purchased. So you can see all those pictures and stuff over on the Gardena Neighborhood Watch website. So that's the end of my messages, and we're going to start with roll call. When your name is called, your call sign is called, please come back. Again, give me your name, your approximate location, and let me know if you have any messages for the net. Don't go forward with your message. First, tell me you have a message, and I will then approve you going forward with your message. Okay, starting with LA County DCS at the Lomita Sheriff Station. I think the repeater ID is that one with the Lomita Sheriff Station. LA County Fire, Firefighter Dixon.
Good evening, Dixon here, Utility 20, and I'm joined here by Hoffman Utility 18. We are Western and 152. We just got one message for tonight.
Yes, sir. Please come forward with your message.
Stand by for another surge class coming soon, to be announced.
That sounds great, sir. Can you give us a hint? Will that be in Gardena?
Affirm. We're trying to level up the location right now, just trying to figure out which spot we're going to be in.
Very good, sir. Thanks for the heads up. And just keep in touch with me, sir. Thank you very much.
Good copy.
Okay. Let me see here. I'm just looking at the live stream, so bear with me. It's kind of hard to do two or three things at once. Looking for people who are checking in during the live stream. But we're going to next go on to the Gardena Police Department, the Gardena PD Watch Commander, Captain Osorio, Sergeant Messina, Detective Dixon, or Chief Mike Capel. Any of you gentlemen out there tonight?
Gardena, Detective Dixon checking in from the station. No messages for the net tonight.
Thank you, Detective Dixon. Good to hear your voice. Any other Gardena PD, Captain Osorio, Sergeant Messina, Chief Capel? Alrighty, negative contact and that. Let's move on to the City of Gardena leadership. Gardena Mayor Serta, are you there tonight now?
This is Mayor Serta checking in. My location is 152nd and Western City Hall, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, Mayor Serta. Just an FYI, I was contacted by Gardena Honda. As you know, there's some changes going over there, and I'm going to be making another contact in about 3 weeks, and I'm thinking that they do want to meet you, so I'll get you some heads up on that.
Okay, thank you.
Councilman Tanaka.
Councilman Tanaka, approximate 158 in Western, and no messages for the net.
Very good, sir. Thank you for checking in. Councilwoman Francis, I believe she is Mayor Potent. Councilwoman Francis.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, I hear you now. Councilwoman Francis, we can hear you now. Please come forward. It looks like we're having a little disconnect with Councilwoman Francis. Try one more time, Councilwoman Francis. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. This is Councilwoman Francis. Yes. Councilwoman Francis, we're near 135th Crenshaw.
Thank you, ma'am. I got you. Did you have any messages at all?
Sir, no, sir, no messages for the net. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Former Councilman Cascanian, are you there today, sir? Gardena Villa Baptist Church.
Gardena Valley Baptist Church, Cindy, reporting in approximate location Western and Caddington. No messages for the net.
Cindy, while you're here, do you want to acknowledge Certain CO2, and do you have anything you'd like to talk about from your I'm sure, very interesting adventures for the CERT conference?
Okay, sure. Gardena Cert, so to Cindy. Yeah, see, Margie and I attended the National CERT Conference in Galveston, Texas. And we just got back on late Saturday night. We also attended with LA County Fire Captain Hasagawa and Rosemary Break. We had a really great time there. Just to make it a short summary, We had really good seminars and on CERT, and basically one of the big takeaways is to try to do a regional CERT where we can, all the CERT groups within LA County can communicate with each other and get to know one another, and hopefully plan some things together. And so that was a really good thing that we were able to talk about with other CERT groups that were there, network, things like that, and also have a good time. So it was really good.
All right, Cindy. We have anything coming up?
Okay, the only thing as far as in September, which I don't remember the exact Saturday, but we will have a Tri-City CERT booth at the Keep Gardena Beautiful at Mostelkai Park. So it's more for information and to possibly sign people up for the next CERT class. And so that is what Anthony was alluding to, that we are planning to have a City Gardena CERT class this year.
All righty, ma'am. Thank you for checking in. I will not call you later. You did a good check-in this time. Thank you, Cindy. Next, we have Village Mobile Home Park, Barbara. Village Mobile Home Park, Barbara. Village Mobile Home Park, Jim. Village Mobile Home Park, Pressy. Okay, since none of them are checking in, I'll bet they have some kind of monthly meeting or something going on there. Moving on now, this is Staff 1 Stewart running the net. Staff 2 Travis.
This is Staff 2 Travis, Tango Romeo Alpha Victor India Sierra. I'm at approximately Western and 150, Western and 166, and I have no news for the net.
Thank you, Travis. So good to hear from you. Staff 3 Mary.
This is Staff 3 Mary Adam Robert Young, approximate location 145th and Gramercy, and just one message.
Okay, ma'am, go with your message.
I was also going to talk about the cleanup event, but you had that down and everything is good. Fridays, if you pick up on Fridays, you have until September 3rd to get your stuff out. So Friday trash day is September 3rd. End of that message. Message 2 is just to remind Ray that tomorrow is her MedNet call. Thank you, Staff 1, for doing the net. Staff 3 out.
Thank you, Mary. And yes, my bulky item pickup is on that Friday, so it'll be in a week from now. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, moving on down the line, Staff 4 duty. Staff 5 Wendy checked in via text messaging. So let's move on to George 214 Bill. George 215 Flo. George 217, any members of the Cascadian family? George 222 Ray. George 223 and George 224, Barry and Diane did check in via the YouTube stream, but I will call them anyways. Barry and Diane, are you on the radio tonight?
George 224, Diane, David, Ida, Adam, Nora, Edwards, checking in for Barry, George 223. No messages for the net, and our approximate location is 149th and Gramercy, Stuart.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll give you an extra star for checking in on the YouTube channel. Okay, George 225, James. George 236, Wendy and Nick. George 308, Natalie.
George 308, Natalie. Nora, Adam, Tom, Adam, Lincoln, Ida, Edward. Approximate location, Budlong and Rosecrans, and no messages for the net.
Thank you, Miss Natalie. Good to hear from you. Let's move on down to the CERT team, starting with CERT 01, Jose. Going down to CERT 04, Virginia.
This is Gardena, CERT 04, Virginia. Victor, Ida, Robert, George, Ida, Nora, Ida, Adam. Approximate location 168 in Berendo. And I do have one message for the net.
Yes, Miss Virginia, please come forward with your message.
Okay, this Thursday is the District 3 Neighborhood Watch Meeting. It's going to be at Arthur Johnson Park at 6:30. Captain Osorio will be in charge. All of District 3 is invited.
If you have some kind of flyer you want to send me, I'll post it on the Neighborhood Watch website.
I believe Captain Osorio placed it on Facebook, so it should be out there already.
All right, ma'am. And have you been able to see? I sent you a couple times the interview with Hector and Mike. Did you see that?
Affirmative. It was very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Tell Hector we say hi. CERT 06, Gary.
This is CERT 06, Gary, George Adam Robert Young, approximate location, Artesia and Normandy, and I have no messages for tonight's net. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. CERT 09, Barbara.
This is CERT 09, Barbara. Boy, Adam, Robert, Adam. My approximate location is 138th and Budlong, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, ma'am. CERT 012, Michael.
This is CERT 012, Michael, Mary Ida, King Edward. My location is approximately Artesia at Gramercy Place, and I have nothing for the net tonight.
Thank you, Michael. Great signal. Do you know, are they having like a board meeting or something there?
Yes, they're having a board meeting from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, all three of them.
All righty then. I wondered why they didn't check in. In the future, if you know they're having a board meeting and you have a chance to talk to them, ask them if they would like you to check in for them.
I will ask them, and I'll let you know.
Thank you, Michael. CERT 014, Richard.
Gardena, CERT 01. Approximate location is 223rd in Carson. No messages for the net tonight.
Thank you, Richard. Hoping you're doing well. CERT 015, Jim.
This is CERT 015, Jim, Juliet Indigo Mike. My approximate location is 182nd Street and Hawthorne, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, Jim. Hope you guys are doing well over there. Animal Cert 01, Megan. A Cert 01, Megan. Hawthorne Cert Henry 201, Bennett. Henry 201, Dennis. Are you there tonight, sir? Henry 202, Jim. Are you there tonight, Jim?
This is on certain Henry 202, Jim, John, Ida, Mary. Approximate location is 135th Street and 405 Freeway.
Jim, any messages? Yeah, I think your repeater took that moment to give his identification. Jim, one more time, do you have any messages?
The only message, Stuart, is to follow up on last week, you and me talking about Sonia. I did have contact with her. I don't know if she's contacted you, but she was going to start checking in via text last I knew. Over.
Yes, she did, and I was going to announce it once I got to her name, but thank you for reminding. Kenny, Henry 203.
This is Hawthorne Sir Kenny, King Edward, Nora Edward Young. Approximate location is El Segundo and Venice, and no messages for the net.
Thank you, Kenny. And as we just spoke about, Henry 221 Sonia did respond this evening by text. She says hi to everybody, so we appreciate Sonia for checking in. We got her marked down. Out of courtesy, we call Henry 222 Sam English, the disaster services coordinator out of Hawthorne. Negative contact. Henry 554, Sean.
This is Henry 554, Sean. Sam, Henry, Adam, William, Nora. Approximately at 137th and Crenshaw. And I only have one message and it's for you.
Go ahead, sir. What's that message?
Yes, sir. Talking to my son Matt, who's also CERT. He was wondering if you had any openings for, he lives over by the Dollar Mall. And wanted to know if he could get a radio, buy one. And he could be included in the Monday night lineup.
Yeah, what's his age?
17.
Okay, let me talk to you offline about that one. We'll see what we can do, all right? Thank you, Sean. Henry 556, Dennis. One more time, Henry 556, Dennis. LA County, Tom 109, Michael. LA County 109, Mike. Okay, any later missed check-ins, please come forward. One more time, do we have any late or missed check-ins, please come forward. Okay, just for those of you that are counting, we have 598 hours of check-ins for the team on our radio net, and that's pretty amazing stuff. And again, I said that before, we'll be reporting that to Chief Patel and Captain Osorio and Sergeant Messina down the road, like at Christmas party, the holiday party. So that's 598 hours. So we are On track, I think, to beat our last year's record. But the records aren't important. Though. What's important is that we're getting a lot of participation, and I appreciate that. The mayor appreciates that. Chief DeFell appreciates it. So, okay, one more time. Any later in the check-in? Okay, negative contact on that. This has been Staff 1 Stewart. I've been your net control operator for tonight. I want to thank everyone for participating. I'm now going to close the net for Monday, August 22nd, 2022. Thank you, everyone, for participating. Thank you for those that have checked in via the live stream. And I will talk to you next week. And don't forget, if the earthquake hits, when the big one hits, come up on your radio, come up on Citywide Chat, and announce yourself. If there's no conversation going, just step in, announce yourself. You would just come up and say, this is a Staff 1 Stewart, or Staff 3 Mary, or George 210, Jim, whatever it might be. You would come up that way and wait for a response coming back. The first person up, if there's no one on the net, that first person should get a piece of paper and a pencil and just take the check-ins. And then when a staff member comes up, you would let them know that you've got a log and that you will pass the check-ins over to the new net control. Okay, everyone. The net is now closed and the frequency is open for normal use.